128,791 owned by Strategy, but who's counting?
Yeah, thanks for noticing. We see Bitcoin as digital capital. The business model of the company is to accumulate the digital capital and then issue digital credit, like preferred stocks, against that digital capital in order to strip the volatility and the risk off of the Bitcoin and provide yield to investors.
And the latest preferred stock offering, it was going to be $500 million, and why not do $2.5 billion? So 5 times as much because of demand.
Why not 100 million?
My first IPO was $48 million in 1998. This year we did 4 IPOs for a total of about, the first was $500 million, $500 million, $1 billion, and this is the largest IPO of the year, $2.5 billion.
Like the tie, do you have, are they all orange now? Mostly?
We only wear orange ties.
You only wear orange ties? Because I went to D.C. and didn't think about it and wore an orange tie. Every single person thought I was like advertising Bitcoin. And on, I had a picture that I put out, and on Twitter, I'm supposedly a holder. And it's dangerous to do that unless you're Michael Saylor. I'll just say that.
The future is orange, Joe.
Unless it's Halloween, my wife's birthday. So
the future is orange.
These numbers were staggering me. It's very arcane, very hard to understand. Are you basically just a leveraged acquirer of Bitcoin, and that's what your company is?
Here's the way to think of it. Bitcoin is a digital commodity. It's about 50 volatility, 50 ARR, and you want to hold it forever, a 50-year duration asset.
Okay.
If you want amplified Bitcoin, MSTR, the equity, is amplified Bitcoin. People want 2x Bitcoin exposure. The options jockeys love this. The derivatives traders love this. If you want structured Bitcoin, that's Strike, STRK. We give you like the 80% of the upside, and we give you 20% in a structured dividend, and then we give you principal protection. That's for people that would prefer to invest in hedge funds or S&P indexes.
But you're using the proceeds to buy more Bitcoin. You just keep adding on to how much Bitcoin you have. And your average price is what, 73,000?
Yeah, we'll sell a credit instrument like Strike, and we'll buy Bitcoin. So we're taking the volatility and the duration and the upside for our equity investors, and we're giving a structured instrument to the credit investors. Now, Stretch, which is our latest IPO, and I think the most exciting product, it's like treasury Bitcoin. It's for someone that wants monthly dividend, they want principal protection, they want the lowest volatility, they want a high yield savings account, and it kind of competes with money markets or with treasuries. And so what the company has done is we're taking this pure digital capital asset that's got a lot of performance but a lot of volatility, and we're refining it into securities that conventional investors can buy depending upon their risk tolerance and their duration interest.
Is there ever too much Bitcoin for you to own? Like if you could own all of it, would you?
I don't think we'll get all of it. I don't
Probably
think
not.
in the range of 3 to 5 or 3 to 7% is too much. BlackRock has got more than
I
us.
just wonder. I was thinking about the mental exercise of if you could actually own all of it, like if you would even, bless you, if you would want it.
Well, we started and we had very little, and Bitcoin was 10,000, and now Bitcoin's more than 100,000, and 97% of the Bitcoin is worth 10 times as much, and somebody else, not us, has it. Right. So as a practical matter, what we're doing is we're monetizing and powering up this.
I totally get it. I just mean if you.
Good questions. I'm going to be honest with everyone. I'm not entirely sure of all of these like derivative products that Saylor's made. And when I say I'm not entirely sure, I mean I'm not really positive the differences between them. They do have the new, was it Strike? He says this is more of like a dividends, high yield savings. I might have to look into that. Doesn't sound bad. But Saylor, man, basically at the end of the day is trying to print money and buy Bitcoin, and then use that Bitcoin to print more money to buy more Bitcoin, or issue debt, print money, whatever. Will it work out long term? Something about that doesn't seem like it is infinitely scalable, right? There's something that just logically has to break in that scenario. Maybe. Whoa. Maybe. Or maybe what breaks is just the dollar, right? Maybe the power of the dollar. Maybe the strength of the dollar gets eroded away as it has been. Maybe that's where that sustainability can come from. I don't know. Either way, happy Friday, my friends. Welcome back. It is Friday, and you are here, and it is Friday, and it is the first day of August. I have Pango pulled up for some reason. We saw a rather intense sell-off overnight and into today. Bitcoin breaking range lows here for July. No, not for July. For the last 2 weeks. Breaking 25th of July's low, last Friday's low. Coming in with a lower low. Holding up pretty well so far. Lots of people wondering, why is Bitcoin dumping? Why is crypto dumping? It's probably a nuanced question. But I think the most obvious answer is today is a deadline. We can combine it also with Wednesday's FOMC being a little more hawkish than maybe some people were looking for. But it's a pretty, I think, cut and dry answer outside of that, honestly. Today's August 1st. We had the reciprocal overall tariffs come online today. People have been yelling about, look, tariffs haven't caused inflation, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but the tariffs haven't started yet. Very few tariffs actually had started. Now they started today. So am I saying it's actually the tariffs? Not exactly. While the tariffs may have this bearish, pressure on the market over time, but that's not what we're seeing today. What we're seeing today is just the expectation and the perception of these coming online and markets reacting. Kind of a fuddy event. We don't know what it's going to look like. I believe it was dozens of countries had tariffs begin today, August 1st. This originally was supposed to happen July 7th, July 9th. Then it was extended to August 1st. And now they're online. I think there were delays with maybe China tariffs or Mexico tariffs. It's absolutely impossible to keep up with because it seems to change day to day. It doesn't appear to me that these are thought out things. I'm not going to lie. To me, it appears like it's just day to day. We're here. We're alive. The world hasn't crashed yet. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. I don't have a ton planned for you. Wednesday was an awesome FOMC. Appreciate everybody tuned in. You guys are the best. You're the best. We're just going to chill. We're going to chill and look at charts. I'll update you on the trades we've taken this week and last week. Wow, look at all the wonderful people here. How's everybody doing? Let me open up these trades. Let's see how wrecked I got. I think I might have gotten wrecked. I know one trade filled that we were waiting for. I think multiple trades are now underwater that we were in. Let me take a peek. I'm gonna have to log into getting. I guess it's for security, but like, man, I hate having to log in absolutely every time I open up some of these platforms. It's like, let me stay logged in, bro. Just let me stay logged in on this device. I know that's not as secure. You can make me log in twice.